I'm black.
Yo, Smalls, turn up,
I'm
bro.
black.
I don't want your number. I don't wanna give you mine. I don't wanna get you over. I don't want no trouble. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass.
Sexy ass, yo, sexy. Oh, sorry. You see my kiss? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Chit Chat with Bibra. I am Bibra, and of course you're gonna chat. If you're new to my channel, just want to say hey. You could have clicked anywhere else, but you decided to click here, and for that I love you. If you're a returner, you already know the love will always be real, and I'm grateful and thankful for you. As you can see down below, I'm getting ready to tell you about the time that the SWAT team evacuated my house in the wee hours in the morning. It was a very serious situation, so I get it. But at the same time, we had work in a few hours, so what was going on? Everything happened so quick that I don't know. So maybe you guys can help me out on what happened. It was around 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I wake up to use the bathroom, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was falling asleep on the toilet. Just because how I was so startled on everything. There's no way I was up in my right mind. I clearly was falling asleep. Boom. Out of nowhere, I just started hearing like running and yelling and cursing and flashlights, and like it just I don't know. If you're walking along the driveway, I could hear you. I could see your feet too, like the window is there, so I can see. All I'm hearing is running. All I'm seeing is flashlights. All I'm hearing is cursing. Startled. I'm like, what in the world? Like, I felt like I was in a dream. It really felt like I was still asleep. I'm hearing stuff, and it like sounded like it was an emergency, like something was happening right now. So for the sake of the story, the surname is going to be Tommy. I always use Tommy in the story, right? Anyway, his name was Tommy. Let's go back to the front. Okay, boom. So I'm in the bathroom falling asleep. We know that's us. Okay, we got that. Boom. Next thing you know, I hear, where the fuck are you, Tommy? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't curse that bad. Okay. So next thing you know, I hear, Tommy, where the F are you? Come the F out. Come the F out. Come the F out, Tony. Right now. Tommy, what's his name? Come the F out, Tommy. Come the F out. Right now. I'm telling you right now. Come out. Come out. So there's like a bunch of officers in our driveway yelling at this person named Tommy, who does not live here, okay? They're yelling for this person named Tommy to come out from wherever the person Tommy went, right? You see flashlights, you're hearing a whole bunch of yelling, and like they're cursing. Where the F are you, Tommy? I'm not playing, Tommy. Come the F out, Tommy. I wish I could say the real thing, because you had to hear how real it was. It went from like, wait, I hurry up in the bathroom now, because now I'm like, oh no, what the hell is going on now? Like, I'm thinking I'm the only one up, right? So I come upstairs just to be nosy. I wasn't coming upstairs to like be trying to see what's, even though they were in our yard and everything like that. I was confused, but I was just coming up to look through the window and see what was going on, because we in this house don't know nobody named Tommy. I come upstairs and I had on like a pajama shirt, and I'm about to open up the door, and my cousin's like, bro, go get some clothes on. So I'm like, what? No, I just want to be, bro, go get some clothes on. Like, so she must have been up and already hearing the nonsense or whatever the case may be from when it first began. So clearly it's something serious. So I run back downstairs. I go and put some clothes on. Thank goodness for this, because later on we wound up having to go outside. I come upstairs. I'm like, what's going on? So she's like, I don't know. Somebody ran in our yard, and like I guess ran in our yard, and the police thought that they were hiding in the yard, and because it's pitch black you can't see anything or whatever the case. Now, background of this whole thing, I guess, so something wound up happening earlier that night, which involved Tommy and the police. Well, Tommy in a situation wherever that happened, which was not too far, and the police wound up coming, whatever case may be. They started chasing Tommy. Now, background of the situation, I don't want to say unless like you live in a neighborhood, you know. Well, I'm gonna say that. So if you live in a neighborhood, you'd know that this block, okay, this block and this block, their backyards clearly face each other. 6 houses on the block. In the back, the yards are like connected. You may have your different fences or whatever the case may be, but for the most part, it's connected. Now, everybody else's yard connects, right? But we have like a tall barrier on our yard. You feel what I'm saying? So somebody over there can't just see, hey, what's Billy doing today? No. So you feel what I'm saying? Boom. So I guess Tommy was running from the po-pos, was hopping the things. So y'all, I wanted to tell this story, but the whole story I done told, I didn't even have my drink in my hand. Tommy was running from the cops, and they saw him go in this yard, or so they thought they saw him go in this yard. Well, he clearly came in the yard for a few, because my cousin wanted him. So this was the thing. Everybody was asleep, right? But my cousin was up. And she was upstairs in her room when she started hearing, like, stuff going on in the backyard. So she, like, turned on her light and is, like, looking in the backyard. But, you know, you can't really see what's going on back there because you're not back there. And because it's pitch black, you don't really see. I don't know. I think he had like some kind of like highlight do-rag or something like that, which made her see. So she thought it was an animal at first. So when she heard the commotion going on in the backyard, this is before the cops started yelling, because clearly then you would have known somebody was back there. She just heard like commotion or fumbling or whatever. I guess that was him like hopping over or whatever the case. So she's yelling, thinking that it was an animal, and she was like, "Get out the yard!" Like, get from out the yard, like trying to scare whatever was back there. Then she wound up seeing like a colored do-rag, and then it was like, wait, what the hell? So her doing that, and then in the mix of the cops yelling, "Get down, come out, come the F out." So you don't know what the hell is going on. The flashlight, because that put me on like, all right, those are the cops. Like, who is Tommy? Like, who are they looking for? Me being in the bathroom confused, just waking up. So now, so my cousin, she came downstairs, and like she's looking and she's like listening for like what was going on, like the commotion. Yeah, then you started hearing it went from like 2 or 3 cops to like mad cops, and like they're looking for this person named Tommy that we don't even know who. Earlier that day, my uncle was doing some work, and we have a basement door. Now this door, it's like a real strong door. Like, for somebody who think they're gonna come and just kick open the door, it's a dub. You're probably gonna lose your foot. Like, this door is real, you know, kind of strong or whatever the case. So he was doing some work in and out the basement, and every other day this door stays locked. Like, nobody comes, we don't just leave it open, let me take the garbage out. No, like, the door stays locked. And I guess this night it was left open. And you know what's so crazy, now that I sit here and think about it, y'all, I didn't see that it was open, but earlier that day, like before I went to sleep, before it was bedtime, I was still like, I saw that the door was open. I did see that, but I thought that he was still like working in and out, and I didn't want to close it, and then that'd be an issue. But I should have just followed my first mind, or just asked him like, "Uncle, you done?" or whatever, so I could just lock the door. Long story short, the door wasn't locked, right? Cool. So my cousin is basically talking to the cop. She's like trying to figure like, you know, whatever case. So he's asking questions like, could there be another way for him to come in the house? You know, just wanted to make sure that we were safe. Is there a way for Tommy to have come in the house? And she explained like the only way he could have came in the house is if he went in through the basement, but the basement door stays locked. So in the midst of talking, you know, now everybody in the house is waking up because it's a bunch of commotion going on. Like, the dogs was out. It was just crazy. It was a lot of stuff going on. You know, the cops are talking to my cousin who's outside. I'm stuck as hell still, like, who's Tommy? So when everybody start waking up, we like, I don't know, somebody ran in the yard, whatever. Like, we're talking amongst ourselves in the house. I don't know, somebody ran in the yard, they're looking for somebody or whatever the case may be. Boom, boom, boom. So when she mentioned something about only way he could have came in the house, or if the person would have came, which we would have heard something if he did come in the house, but you know, they don't know that not ever being in the house. When she explains that the door would have had to be locked, that's when, I don't know if my uncle remembered or somebody remembered, maybe, I don't know who, whatever, but we realized that the basement door was left open. Now, it's not left open like wide open, it's just flapping back and door with the air. No, it was just, it wasn't secured with the secure lock. Like, it couldn't, if you pushed open the door, turned the knob and walked in, you could have walked in. That's open. It was left open. So the one day Tommy decides to run in the backyard, our door was left open. So after the cops realized that it was left open, it was like, okay guys, you know, we're just gonna wait outside and we're just gonna do a walkthrough through the house to make sure that Tommy's not still here, do a walkthrough in the backyard to make sure Tommy's not still hiding, because to their knowledge, Tommy is really still here hiding. So we got the helicopter swarming, you know what I'm saying? We got every freaking cop just chilling here on the block now. We got all the supervisors in the white shirts coming, boom, boom, boom. Now the SWAT team comes because now they're about to do the walkthrough through the house looking for this so-called Tommy. Boom. So at first we was like, whoa, why we gotta Why we gotta go outside? Like, it's in the middle of the night. We get outside. Everybody named Mama's outside, y'all. It's only 6 houses on this block. And all the people from other houses, from other blocks, clearly was on this block. You know, we're just in the cut waiting. Like, you know, we did have a neighbor who gave us some water. So shout out to that neighbor, because that's what's up. Yeah, that was cool. Because it was in the wee hours. It's hot as hell. You know what I'm saying? We got work in a few. Everybody's like, what's going on? Who is this Tommy? Boom, boom, boom. So we're there. We're waiting. The SWAT team goes in. Like, they're booted up. The thing on the face, the shield, the this, the that, boom, boom. Like the real SWAT team in the movies. All of them come rushing in the house, right? They go in the house. They do the search top and bottom or whatever. I guess they don't see Tommy. Tommy's clearly not in the house, which we already knew that. But Tommy wasn't in the house or whatever the case may be. We're all like trying to figure out like, wait, what happened? So what? Like, you know, talking amongst ourselves, and then like everybody else who's being nosy talking or whatever the case may be. We got this one crackhead around the way, right? Her name is Mamacita. That's not her real name, but we named her. We like her. That's our name for her. Shout out to Mamacita. Real cool lady. Boom. So she comes now. She already knows what's going on. Okay. She already knew whatever. And she was like, they doing all that. They ain't gonna find him. He been gone. He gone. He out of here. So we like, he been gone. She was like, yeah, he out of here. So I guess somebody must have said where he went, like, so if he not here, then where he go, whatever. She was like, that ain't my business. And then, you know, did her thing or whatever. So we laughed. Well, I laughed because I thought that was funny. Like, where you, miss, where is you coming from? Like, it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And like I said, there was so many people out there. I was so confused. Y'all supposed to all be in the bed getting ready for work. So after some time, you know, we're just waiting. Honestly, we're starting to get annoyed now. Like, we ready for bed. Like, what's going on? Once all the SWAT team comes out, they doing all the dogs thing, looking for where Tommy could have been. They clearly peep now. Alright, Tommy not here no more. They never found Tommy that night. Tommy's gone. Down the line now, we were all coming back from vacation. We had all been on a cruise, you know, family cruise or whatnot. And, you know, us coming back, everybody came back different times. Like, they had either different flights or different airport. Like, it was just a lot going on or whatever. So the crew that we came out, my best friends and I, we came back together. When we came back to the block, like, on the boulevard, somebody was killed. Now, we don't live in, like, I mean, okay, wait, let me think about this. It's not like you go outside to the store. Okay, I don't want to say that either. Like, it's a interesting neighborhood, my man. It's not yo, I don't know. It's not a dangerously dangerous neighborhood. It can get crazy. It has in the past, and you know, there's been situations, but for the most part, it's an okay neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, my Citizen app goes off in the middle of the night saying that there was a crowd arguing and there was a big fight. I don't know why people are up 4 o'clock in the morning having brawls, but it's like little stuff like that. There's in a robbery or two, but there's nothing dangerous like, oh my God, we gotta move out this. It's not that extreme. So when we came back from vacation, somebody just got killed on the boulevard. We like, what is going on? It was just a lot going on. The person got killed, you know what I'm saying? And then they got killed the night before we came back. Like, it's just, we was going for a whole week and some change. And then the night before we came back, the police tape. Then it was like, you know, cops waiting and watching over the, you know, whatever the case may be. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. That was just super, super weird. So the connection to that is allegedly, I don't know, because I don't know, but allegedly that was Tommy that died. I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong. But allegedly it was Tommy. Come to find out, he dead was around the corner. So the cops did all of that and the man lived around the corner. So I was just super confused. But I guess things like that happen. It is what it is. Rest in peace to Tommy. Yeah.